Welcome back to my channel. Today we'll be looking at pesticides. Agriculture is on the rise, so as pesticides use. And the question is, are you actually eating vegetables, fruit, cereals, or you are consuming chemicals? Work with me. Agrochemicals generally are chemicals that are used in agricultural farm. You can talk of insecticides, you can talk of pesticides, you can talk of fungicides, you can talk of herbicides, so many of them. And most of the times, farmers use almost all these chemicals in their farm. Now, think of a farmer who is kind of clearing his farm. He will use herbicides to clear his farm in order for him to lessen the time, okay? And after that, he will also use herbicides as weed control. And the point is that these chemicals are kind of persistent in nature. They can last up to 10 years whenever they are applied. They can last for a very long period of time, okay? Now, if pesticides are applied to a vegetable, there are traces of these chemicals that are found there in the vegetable. Pesticides are chemicals or mixtures of substances that inhibits or kills pests. Pesticides are grouped into 6 or more, where we have organochlorine pesticides, we have organophosphates, we have carbamates, and other synthetic pesticides. Now, coming to organochlorine pesticides, we have about 17 or more of these compounds. Now, organophosphates also have about 6 or 10 or thereabout, found in them. So also other chemicals. Now, coming to organochlorine pesticides, in each of these mixtures, they are kind of applied in vegetables, and most of the times they are seen very higher than the toxicity level. And not only that, most of these pesticides are banned globally, even here in Nigeria by NAFDAC and other agencies. And also, you keep on seeing these pesticides, even the ones that are banned, you see them, in vegetables when you carry out researches. How come they are still found in research? How come they are still found in vegetables? In terms of residues, they are still there. This points to questions. The question still remains: are we actually eating vegetables from farm, fruits from farm, or are we eating chemicals? It is a thing of concern. How do you expect a farmer who has spent so much in farming? His major concern is just for his crop to yield, to have a bountiful harvest, and to make profit. So most of the times, farmers not really trained on how to use these chemicals due to lack of information, lack of knowledge, lack of awareness. They might not really know the extent of application. They might not know the amount of these chemicals that are kind of needed, okay, in farm. Now, most of the times, these farmers can mix up to 2 or 3 different chemicals in order for them to achieve their aim, okay, and it becomes a thing of concern. And after harvest, we keep on seeing these pesticide residues in vegetables. We keep on seeing them in fruits. Even the one in the market, the one from farm, they are just everywhere. It's a thing of concern. The question still remains: are we eating vegetables, fruit, or are we eating chemicals? I will be bringing videos, researches of scholars to this regard, and it will open your eyes on findings of these scholars, and you will agree with me what we have been eating on, either vegetables itself or chemicals. Thank you for watching.